All still getting there. I can see one, two, the Jeep one coming around as well. She's looking down, but pick it up.
Hi everyone, John McLeod from Macbet. Just going to go through how we played Eagle Farm on Saturday. A few things just wanted to firstly have a chat about. One was the track. Track played really good. There was some talk that it was going to be faster than what it was, and I was one of them that thought it might have been, fairly hard with no watering and lots of stuff. But it played good. Maybe the inside part of the track was a little bit inferior, but I think a lot of the horses that went along there, weren't really in the market, especially from about race 3 or 4 onwards. The favourite and the 2-year-old got beaten on the fence, but I think it just, the second horse, the winner, actually just went better than it. I don't think there was any excuses really. The other thing, just going on a horse like Chico Milagro, this horse has really played with my head. In that, two starts ago we had a decent bet on it at Ipswich, and it went like a busted. I thought it'd come out to the right part of the track, and it was just a little bit disappointing. But you can forgive. The thing you've got to try to remember, they are animals, and 2 starts ago is really good at Eagle Farm, and just one run, you're just going totally against it. I was surprised. I thought I might have had it longer odds than what we had it. We had it 390 around that mark, against that mark and the price of the finish. Now, in my head, I was sort of thinking, oh God, I want to bet against this. I just don't want to trust its last run. Trust its last run. It might need a spell. But it just went like a bomb. They went through 4.5 lengths fast for the class, and they didn't get home, that good, but you wouldn't expect them to. So I thought he went good. You can see what we did in the race. I played a little bit in the race, just throwing something on a few roughies, but after the race, when it won by 4 lengths, I was shaking my head, that's for sure. Go back to race 1. I couldn't make a decision on these 2 horses, Apache Chase and Igor. I didn't think there was a lot of difference between them. As I said on the audio, the advantage that Apache Chase had was, was going to be in the front, and Igor was going to be back a little bit. Now, Malian, he's a quiet jockey. You just got to remember that, because he had the perfect opportunity to be second on the outside of Apache Chase, if not right on his back, and he finished up 4th too wide. Back off them 3 to 4 lengths off them as they straightened. Now that was the thing that made the difference. There wasn't a lot of difference in the 2 runs, but it was just Malian. He jumped good, the horse, and he should have held a position, that's for sure and certain. As we said on the audio, we thought just take the Quinella. It actually paid 210. I thought it played pretty damn good for those 2 horses. So we finished up winning something on the race. We won about 800 plus. Next race, I didn't play in this race. I hate these 2,000, 2,200 metre races, but Sir Barnabas, again, we've been having little bets on it throughout. It's been going good, and Humboldt Current went good the other day, so they run 1-2 in that race. Sectionals, nothing out of the box, but Sir Barnabas put the field away on the corner and just held them down the straight. Next race, this one, what we do here, I played in the run here. I was a bit concerned about Prometheus from the gate, but in the audio I said, okay, we're going to back Prometheus, and we're going to back Sunday Sassy, because I thought Stuttering was a little bit short at the odds, and it actually shortened up a little bit more. I was worried about Stuttering getting the mile strongly. I know everyone was sort of saying it's only got beaten ahead of something like that over a mile at Caloundra and a couple of times, but those days he had the perfect run. Had a soft run, and it wasn't really like a mile race, so I was concerned. And then when he came out slow, it was all over. That's why I sort of was trying. I probably should have bet up a lot more, but when I wanted to back 3 horses in the run, because one's missed a kick, you sometimes get too much on one and not enough on others. So I just played a little bit small and won 500 on the race. but that was all right for the audio blokes. They would have got away with something. This next race didn't play at all. This one, again, I said Mashani Miss had a little rough hope in the audio to knock off Blur Zebra, and I thought the place bet was a good place bet. You know, it's just going to park him behind him, and last preparation he won an open race, a 2-year-old open race, so she had the ability to do something, and didn't go that bad first up on the worst part of the track. So I thought it had a hope. So everyone might have won something on that race. I didn't play. I kept on humming and ahhing about Mashani Miss. I was a bit concerned about the fence. That's the one thing that stopped me. Race 4. This is Chico Malagro's race. We've spoken about that one. The next race, they went out fairly slow in this race. What did we do? I bet on the head-to-head. That's right. I thought, even though Dynamic Duo has been going really well at the coast, it was a big class rise, I thought, for him, and Slow Hands, because the fence was a little bit off. That's what I was thinking, that it was going to come in the right part of the track, and Dynamic Duo was going to be in the inside, and it was just a bit lucky I got away with it there, because Slow Hands finished up 3 wide out, posted, and was able to still keep going, and Dynamic Duo wasn't able to sprint quick enough to hold a position at a certain stage, and he's gone quite good. You can see how Black Booker's Slow Hand was a Black Booker. Dynamic Duo will win a race back in class now again, and Starler went good, made up a lot of ground out wide in a sectional that he shouldn't have been able to do. So that was, those 3 horses didn't go too bad. I thought we finished up winning something. I think I took the bad odds, even the on the head-to-head. I think Slow Hands got out of it. But I sort of just wanted to have 400 or 500 on it, and that's what I did. So at this stage we're winning around 1400, just fiddling around at the moment. Then I bet up each way here on style Musical Genius, because I thought it was the right horse. Socialising, geez, a bugger of a horse for us. Just found a couple of lengths, which it possibly could have on a drier track, because it's been showing good turn of foot, but I didn't think they'd go that fast in the run, and he can come out a little bit slow, but he finished up in the perfect position, just peeled out, and was always going to win. You can see I think I had about 800 or 6 to 800 each way, a bit more on the place, and 300 on Kedar, who you can forgive that run. It come out about 6 lengths last. So it's one that you can throw something on next time as well. I thought it had a hope. We actually won on that race, but I left out the favourite in the quaddie. That's why we finished up losing. Next race, what do we do here? I bet head-to-head. Again, on the audio we sort of said, okay, should be throwing something each way, Skate to Paris. It's the one that's going to get the the right sort of run, and it's going well, and it was the good odds. So we got away with something there as far as the audio goes, but I finished up thinking that I would rather back head-to-head Skate to Paris over Right to Wrong. So that's what I did, and I won 400 on the race, but I should have bet in the race, and I was trying to just secure a winner by this stage, and that backfired a bit. Still went an 1800. In the last race, I wanted to play in this race. I thought there was only a couple of chances, so I threw 300 on Glen Ord, who went good. Had a good bet on Fast Train, had 1,000 on it, around $10, and I saved on Parangus, who was short enough. There was one bet that I was very worried about, throwing 400 on a horse at 320 when I got it 370. But I just thought I was securing up the race. I thought this was a race that there wasn't that many chances, and Disillusion was able to just slide forward, dictate, and come out the right part of the track and win. He wasn't going too bad 2 or 3 starts ago, and the 1800 was more his go than the 2000, so that's why he was able to get away with the win, even though Glenord chased really well. So we finished up, we pretty much broke square on the day. I was a bit disappointed in that, because there's a couple of winners there that we should have been on. Black Bookers pretty much musical genius. I thought it worked hard early and it fought on quite well. So back in this type of grade, I think it'll win. Slow Hands Dynamic Duo is one definitely I want to be on, maybe even stepping it up to the mile next time in a weaker race. I think that's a horse that I want to play. Chicago Milagro did a good job. I think that's about all. Yep, that's about all. All right, I think we lost on Sunday. We didn't do too well Sunday. We only did about 3 units, but we weren't in the game really, so it was disappointing on Sunday. Anyway, we'll be back next week. Hopefully we'll be able to find a few winners on next Saturday, or Wednesday and Saturday. All right, cheers. Thanks.